Imagine a pristine lake, a jewel nestled amidst rolling hills. The water sparkles, crystal clear under a bright sun. Fish dart through the depths, their scales glinting. This is a lake in its infancy, an oligotrophic marvel. Yet time, the silent sculptor, is already at work. Nutrients, the building blocks of life, flow in, carried by streams and rain. They are the whispers of change, slowly, subtly transforming the lake. These nutrients, particularly nitrogen and phosphorus, are essential for aquatic life. They fuel the growth of microscopic algae, the base of the lake's food web. Like a delicate dance, a balance is maintained. The lake thrives, its waters teeming with life. But this equilibrium is fragile. Too many nutrients and the dance becomes a frenzy. This, my friends, is the heart of eutrophication. Eutrophication is the gradual enrichment of a water body with nutrients. It is a natural process, a slow aging of the lake. Over centuries, millennia even, organic matter accumulates on the lakebed. This detritus, along with nutrients from the surrounding landscape, slowly increases the lake's fertility. The once clear waters become richer, the life within more abundant. The transformation of a lake from oligotrophic to eutrophic is a journey through distinct stages. Picture the pristine lake, its waters crystal clear, nutrient levels low. This youthful lake supports diverse fish species. Over time, it enters the mesotrophic stage. Nutrients increase, stimulating plant and algae growth. The water turns greenish. Sunlight penetration decreases and the lake becomes murky. Life adapts and the ecosystem evolves. The final stage is eutrophication. Nutrient levels are high, algae flourish, dense mats form on the surface. These blooms cast a shadow on the ecosystem. Sunlight struggles to penetrate, oxygen levels plummet, creating dead zones. Eutrophication, as we've seen, is a natural process, a slow waltz through time. Yet we humans, with our insatiable appetite for progress, have learned to tamper with nature's tempo. Our activities have become a catalyst, accelerating eutrophication at an alarming rate. Like an orchestra playing out of tune, our actions are disrupting the delicate balance of our planet's freshwater ecosystems. Runoff from agricultural fields, laden with fertilizers rich in nitrogen and phosphorus, flows into our lakes and rivers. Wastewater treatment plants, often overwhelmed, discharge effluent containing a cocktail of nutrients. Even the air we breathe contributes to the problem, as nitrogen emissions from vehicles and industrial processes settle upon the water's surface. The consequences of this nutrient overload are dramatic and far-reaching. Algal blooms, once a seasonal occurrence, now plague lakes and rivers year-round. Their toxic tides choking out life. Fish kills, once rare, have become tragically common, and the very water we depend on for drinking, irrigation, and recreation is becoming increasingly compromised. Section 4, the domino effect, eutrophication and its ripple through the ecosystem. The impact of eutrophication extends far beyond the murky waters of a nutrient-rich lake. It sets off a chain reaction, a domino effect that reverberates throughout the entire ecosystem. As oxygen levels plummet, fish and other aquatic species suffocate, their lifeless bodies floating on the surface. A grim testament to the imbalance we have created. But the consequences don't end there. The loss of these creatures disrupts the delicate food web. Birds that once relied on the lake for sustenance are forced to seek food elsewhere. The vibrant tapestry of life that once graced the lake's shores begins to unravel, leaving behind a shadow of its former glory. The economic implications are equally profound. Tourism, once a thriving industry in areas renowned for their pristine lakes, dwindles as the once clear waters transform into murky, algae-infested pools. The cost of treating drinking water skyrockets as communities grapple with the challenge of removing excess nutrients. Eutrophication, once a scientific term, has become synonymous with environmental degradation and economic hardship. Section 5, Guardians of Blue Understanding and Managing Our Watery Treasures. Eutrophication poses challenges, but they are not insurmountable. With knowledge and action, we can restore our freshwater ecosystems. Understanding is the first step. Educate ourselves and future generations about our waterways. Reducing nutrient runoff is crucial. Sustainable farming practices can decrease nutrient flow. Upgrading wastewater treatment plants is essential. Restoring riparian zones filters nutrients and enhances biodiversity. These areas provide habitat and restore ecological integrity. Eutrophication reminds us of our link to the environment. Our choices today shape the future of freshwater ecosystems. The time to act is now.